Well, Tami, when we spoke about an hour ago, we were at the Home Affairs in Bellville and spoke to one particular lady who said that, following her losing her identity document, she has gone to Home Affairs after hearing the news that they will be allowed to actually get temporary ones. All that we understand is that she had to go to the police station in order for her to get an affidavit, and then that process is going to start. And she was saying that she is looking forward to obviously making that all-important X for the particular party that she wants to represent her and her ward in council for the next 5 years. But as you mentioned, we are in Gugulethu. A number of people are excited to cast their votes. However, the gentleman that I'll be speaking to is not entirely happy because his back is against the wall, as you put it. He is not able to vote. A number of issues at play. However, even if he does go to Home Affairs, he will still not be assisted. Mandla, please, break down to us what exactly happening. What is exactly happening as to why are we here?
I think I'm here because the Department of Home Affairs has declared me an illegal immigrant. And I heard about this when I went to report a hijacking. That was on the 31st of April this year. And when I went there at the Department of Home Affairs, I was sent to immigration. That was in Barak Street on the 5th floor. On the day, I was given a list of documentation that I was supposed to submit. Those documents are submitted. And the ones that you saw are copies that remained with me. So I had thought that whatever the problem with Home Affairs, it will not affect my right to vote because the delay was on their part. So now, to this morning, when I came to vote, I was told that I do not appear on the voters' roll. I then, because I worked for IEC in the previous elections, and I was an area manager for IEC then. So I still have the contact numbers of the people that work at the IEC. I called them, and, surprisingly, I was told that no, I'm supposed to vote. According to the initial investigation to them, they told me my voting station is Vugukanyi. Which is okay because I usually vote here. And then we went back to the scanning and stuff. I still didn't appear. So after a while, after calling them for a number of times, I was told to contact Home Affairs, which is tomorrow. Now, that means that I'm not going to vote today. So this needs to be sorted because I need to vote. I want to vote.
But Mandla, also break down to us the gentlemen that are currently standing with you, and if you could, just show us your green identity document, and how does this make you feel, wanting to vote and not being able to vote?
My anger is beyond words. I cannot express my anger now. This is my brother, Mugeti, and the other one is Newo.
We all share the same surname.
We share the same surname. We live in the same house. And I cannot vote. They can vote.
Sorry, I've already voted. I'm done. So I was shocked when I came out after voting. When I came out, and then I found him outside and telling the story that he was stopped to vote inside.
But Mandla, I think I should come back to you. You say that you discovered this in April. You submitted the necessary documents. It's in the hands of the Department of Home Affairs.
Of immigration.
Of immigration, yes. So where to from here? Do you feel like you're being denied your right to vote, by government?
Exactly so. Exactly so. I'm at a loss of words. I can't describe how I'm feeling right now. Look, this is the number of times I've voted. And this is my vaccination card.
Can you show us the number of times that you voted, Mandla, so that the viewers can just see?
And this is my vaccination card. Because I'm vaccinated, I thought, whatever they are doing is not going to affect my right to vote. Because I was vaccinated. So I don't know. Really, this needs to be sorted immediately because it affected the basic right, the right to choose my future.
The children's future as well.
That is Mandla there, obviously saying that he's at a loss of words. I mean, his brothers are voting. He's saying that he can't, and this follows after a hijacking. And he says that he only discovered this when he went to report the hijacking at a police station and has been working tirelessly to resolve this. However, it seems the matter has not been resolved, and it could just happen that he will not be able to vote, seeing that there's this cloud hanging over his head as to whether or not is he a South African or an illegal immigrant.
Nasiphi Same, that certainly is a very troubling story and a turn of events for Mr. Meselane. Thank you very much for that update, and we'll be talking to Home Affairs in just a moment to find out what the situation is, specifically in that particular instance.